Hmm. Well, not absolutely sure. Okay, now I'm live. We had a thing going there for a second. Greetings, grasshoppers. How are you out there? Welcome. Welcome to the Bot Signal. My name is RJ Redden, and if you don't know me, entrepreneurs hire me to skyrocket their marketing message because most feel like they're shouting into a black hole. Or they can't get any traction online. And most of them, many, just are a carbon copy of everybody else. So I create epic chatbot experiences that motivate people to click that button, connect with you, and convert like crazy. Bottom line, I am on a mission to motivate 1 million people to change their marketing. And today we're going to start with you. So today's topic, community again. Why? Because I'm doing a webinar on one tomorrow, and I'm also building one on a bot as we speak. So, well, my team is. They're such hard workers. It's just a beautiful thing. But what I want to tell you is it has been just one of the coolest things ever to be able to create a community from scratch. To be able to create without thinking, oh, I'm on this great big community platform over here, so I've got to follow these rules. Or I've got to attempt these workarounds to make it so that somebody in my community will at least see what I'm posting. There are so many restrictions on many online communities, not to name names or anything, but there are so many restrictions that we don't even think about it. This is the famous frog in boiling water analogy that we join social networking platforms, we join groups, we join lots of things. But there are so many rules placed on us over time that we aren't even consciously recognizing how many rules that we're trying to follow while still being creative, while still being someone who attracts other people to us. It is maddening when you think about it. And you know what I'm going to suggest? Don't even think about it. I've been through it for you. I need you to know it's maddening. How much I have changed and shaped my content over the years so that someone else's algorithm will say, yes, her stuff is good enough. Hey, I don't need an algorithm to tell me my stuff is good enough. I need my people to judge that. I need my people to say, this is good enough. I like this. I want more of this. Also, I need to know when they like and want more of something. Because here it is, the current analytic systems on all the major platforms out there don't necessarily tell you that. They don't necessarily give you information that is pertinent and critical to you, because basically they've decided one size fits all. Everybody sees the same analytics page. Everybody. And whether you like those analytics and can make action off of them or whether you don't, it really doesn't matter because it's going to change when they want it to change. That's one of the problems. Not enough feedback makes me think, okay, more diverse content, we'll see who picks it up. The algorithm chooses who sees what. And then I get some analytics which may or may not be valuable to me. So if it's not valuable, I get more diverse in my content and put more content out there. And so I become a content creation machine. I don't know who likes what. I don't know who's seeing what necessarily, depending on the size of your group or the platform that you're on. And most of it is just, well, it's this sound right here. I don't know if you can hear that necessarily. It's crickets. Anyway, this is I want to tell you the experience that I'm having. I want to tell you that it's a brand new world. When I think about consciously designing a community for my people to bounce around and learn some stuff, laugh, yes, because the personal side of me is just as interesting as just as interesting as the other side. I'm kidding. Anyway, I've added personal stuff in this community. I've never done that before because I know as well as you do that in all online communities everywhere, whatever you post is their property, basically. So, not wanting the personal side of myself to be someone else's property, I don't usually post. Like if you look at my timeline on Facebook, once every 2 months, mostly other people mention me, and then I'll put that on my timeline. That's what goes on my timeline. I'm not very personal on social networks because I know the rules. But here, my community is on my own site. It's on my own stuff. And nobody owns that content but me. So I'm just incredibly excited. It's like the rules have been suspended. And I can just create the kind of experience that I want my people to have. I can just focus on that. I don't need to worry about algorithms. All I need to do is devise some ways to drive people there, which I've been driving people to one group or another since I've been in business. So all I have to do is change the link of where I'm driving them to. And all of a sudden, a designed experience. Not on a social network where any social network you choose, you're competing. Your community is competing with everybody else's stuff. Whatever you put out there, it gets out to people in different ways, in different formats, at different times, whatever. But you're communicating with every single other thing they could click on that page. Have you ever wondered why, when you click on a Facebook ad or when you click on a Google ad, it takes you to a landing page that mostly is completely free of everything except, hey, put your email address here to get that thing. Maybe a picture of the person, maybe a picture of the ad so the person knows they're in the right place from the place that they clicked. That's the reason it's designed that way is because they don't want you to be distracted. They want you to click or fill in information on that next thing. So they take, on landing pages, they take all the other distractions away. It's just the thing, and here, please do this, or click this button, or whatever it is, right? Fantastic, darlings. So why don't we get the chance to do that in our online communities? Why don't we? But that option is not there for us. That option is not there. People want us to stay on their network. People want our people to be able to wander around and play on their playground. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. But here it is. We now have the power to create our own playground. We do. We can do this. It's easy, in fact. My team, well, it's not easy. There's a lot involved in this bot. Let me tell you that. But I will say that being able to create this community is like a love letter to all of the people that are in my community. It's a love letter. It's less of this here, you have to put this here, now you have to put this and make sure you don't say this and whatever. It's a spamless community. It's a community where I'm delivering people value and things to do that can change their lives and I'm offering the stuff that I have, my classes, my services, all of the things. This is it. And so I'm going to give you a total sneak peek right now. It is not available quite yet. And let me see here. Screen share. Share screen. Oh, that's right. Firefox won't do that because it's a little rude, but you know what I mean. It's fine, I guess. I'm going to share my screen. Thank you, Firefox. Here we go. Fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to move me. I need to go over here to do that. I am moving me so that you can see the magnificence that my team has been building for me. So goes on all the way back to the beginning, a little welcome. This welcome is a little shorter because I've been in here before, but all of the things that you can explore, all of the things that you can do in my community. And Teresa knows this, that for me, I've always talked about linear bots that take you through a certain set of actions. Number 1, number 2, number 3. It's like linear learning. It's like getting on a train, and at each of the stops you learn something, and it's in a line. It's linear. And I've talked about doing learning as a playground. And for me, part of the community is learning. Want to have that in there. Part of the community is fun. Let's have some fun. You'll notice a weekly fireside chat. That is happening. That is happening this week. I don't know if the pipe will be delivered by then. I don't know what happened to the last one, but I ordered one from Amazon, and they're like, I don't know, May 26th. So we'll see when the pipe comes. But the weekly fireside chat, that is absolutely happening. Member spotlight, partner spotlight, the bot signal, what you're watching right now, words of wisdom, lessons of the day, asking questions, get to talk to me, and if you're interested in your own community. And also, these little buttons are going to change. They are. What I'm offering on certain days changes. So coming back is essential, and we do give you opportunities to come back. We do, we ask you if you want to text every day, if you want to text a couple times a week, if you want to text just on the Friday fireside chat, totally fine for us. You get your choice. So, my friends, I am absolutely proud to bring this to you. I'm insanely excited about you guys being able to get in here and bump around a little bit. Yeah, I know, Teresa. It is cool, isn't it? Anyway, very good, my darlings. So many beautiful things are available to us in bots. So many ways to overcome some of the things that hold us back and hold our communities back from being insanely cool, from being a place that people are glad to come every day. What if your community were like that? What would that do to your business? You know what I'm thinking, Grasshopper. So I would invite you, please, to appear yourself and come to the webinar tomorrow. This is, I'll have a link for you, and I'll drop it in there. This is the Ignite Your Community. Okay, here we go. Boop. It's called Ignite Your Community. It's going to be a webinar that is just a little different, because you know me, right? I mean, you're familiar with me. It is going to be a webinar that is just a little bit different. The link is in the description. The link right now is in the comments. Ignite Your Community. I'm going to talk about the 3 biggest problems with communities, online communities on someone else's platform. And I'm going to talk about how to solve all of those things with a bot. A bot, baby. It's all about that bot. Anyway, I have talked long enough for the day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being awesome, because you are. And if you would, take that link after you have filled it out, your stuff, so that I know you're coming, and spread that link to some other people. I'm looking for coaches with online communities. I'm looking for trainers. I'm looking for people all kinds of people who have an online community that's just not cutting it. Because I'm going to offer you a cool surprise at the end of that thing. So show up, spread that link around, and I will see you all in a bot.